Hello guys, Cat here, and today I'm gonna show you some interesting paints that I took a couple months ago, and finally I can share it with you. E7 is a Singapore company, but the paints itself are made in Taiwan. It's kinda standard Asian lacquer paints, however the product range is quite interesting. Besides basic paints, they have such things like pearls, crystals and chameleons. So here I have a few bottles of E7 paints that I've got. Let's see what do we have here. One bottle of basic paint, which is ultramarine color. Couple of clears, blue and red. Couple of chameleons. A couple of metallics, shine chrome and pearl gold. All bottles are 20 ml. Speaking of the consistency, most of the paints are quite thick and have to be diluted, which is good because we don't have to extra pay for the thinner in bottles. Clear colors are thick too and very pigmented. The chameleons, however, are just a bit thinner. Pearl gold is also very thick, like most of Asian-made metallics like Gaia, Modo, etc. What's about shine chrome though? This is the only paint here which is fully pre-thinned. So yeah, let's get to the review, and I already painted some spoons here. I didn't film in the process of application, but I'd say it's quite standard for any lacquers. However, some of them I applied with mist coats, some with wet coats. I will explain it just a bit later. Let's start with basic color, ultramarine. The paint is very pigmented, so it means it provides nice coverage. I made just one thick coat here and it turned out like so. I expected some gloss surface, but I would say it's more like satin. The color itself is quite nice. Next I'm gonna speak about the shine chrome. As I've told before, the paint is airbrush ready, so I used right of the bottle. I applied it with a few mist coats over black gloss coat of Gaia notes. As you can see, it's not a real chrome. I would say it's just a very shiny silver. The surface isn't absolutely mirror-like, however it's quite reflective. Also, it's durable enough to hold some handling. And actually there is one more reason why I took this paint for the test. The manufacturer suggests to use this paint as undercoat for their color clears, which I actually have here, blue and red. And of course I did it. I applied these clears over shine chrome with one good wet coat. As you see, the candy effect is real nice. The colors are beautiful and very rich. As I mentioned before, these paints are very pigmented, so you can see that the layer is bright but colorful. As you might know, the common problem with candy is you have to compromise between brightness and richness. More coats you apply, more color you get, but surface become darker and darker with each coat. As you see, the shine chrome underneath wasn't destroyed by the upper layer of paint. However, it became a bit more dull. Still, I think it's very good result. I made one more test here. I painted another spoon with Gaia X Silver, which is good quality silver metallic paint. And I applied E7 clear blue over it, with the same one wet coat. As you see, the difference is very visible. The spoon with Gaia is brighter, but the undercoat is less reflective. So the shine chrome version looks much deeper with the same amount of blue. Anyway, depends on the result you're looking for, you can choose different type of undercoat, whether silver, chrome or anything else. Next, let's look at the pearl gold. The effect is quite nice and it really has some slightly visible modulation because of the pearl. The color is kinda yellowish gold, for someone it could be too much yellow. The pigment, however, is quite visible. Not sure what's the reason of that, maybe because of the pearls or metal flakes in composition, but usually gold paints have smoother surface. I can't really say it's critical, but maybe I have to find the right purpose for this paint. Still, you can use it as undercoat for some clears. And at the end, these two chameleons. First, I have to mention, I really like the design of the bottles, it's so nice. So let's take a closer look one by one. First one will be brown purple blue. And again, I applied it over gloss black undercoat with a few mist coats. And here is the result. The gradient effect is quite nice, however the color itself is a bit darker than I expected. Also, I mentioned the surface looks a bit grainy. Next is purple blue green, and I definitely like this color more than previous one. It looks brighter and gradient effect is stronger, however we still can see the pigment. Also, all chameleon paints are quite consumable. Even with thinning, you need a lot of it to cover some significant area. So I imagine one bottle should be enough for usual high-grade gunpowder or something like that, but definitely you need a few more for the master grade. So, as a conclusion, I wanna say I really like these paints, especially clear blue and red. Shine chrome is also nice and it would be usable. Pearl gold is a bit strange color for me to be honest, but still it's not bad. And I really think to try it as undercoat for some candy. The chameleons are good too, however, I definitely like green version more than brown. And of course nothing wrong with basic color, which is ultramarine. That's it for the review and I hope it was helpful. So thank you for watching and I see you next time. Bye.